Alrighty guys, quick heads up. Alright, this is the van I'm getting ready to tear down for tear down time inspection. This is the one that overheating. Y'all know the customer kept driving after this damn this hose broke, lost all the coolant. They just kept going, cooked the engine. Alright, it still runs, it's not seized up, however, spitting out white smoke and it's running rough. Alright, internal problems. Alright, I wrote up an estimate for an engine. However, we found out they have a extended warranty, so I got to tear it down. Enough of that. Here's what I want to give a little heads up. Y'all see this? Some would call this a sound deadener. I don't know the technical name for it. However, you see this piece right here missing, center part. Guess where this stuff is at? Ta-da! Right there. So my next move was to remove the lower intake manifold. Now, when I saw that, I paused. Know why? Because at this moment in time, guys, this is a bad idea to lift up on this intake. You know what happened when you lift up on this intake and all this right here? Guess where this is going? Into the engine. You don't want that to happen. No. All right. Now, again, do you guys put this back on? Guys, if it's on a car, it's on there for a reason. However, if you determine that reason is not justifiable, no, that would be reckless of me to throw this away, on camera, on film, because I have a image to uphold. Okay, remember, I'm a manufacturer suggested type guy. All right, so again, if it's on here, it's on here for a reason. So if it's in one piece, yeah, I would put it back. But if I sense this side here gonna give out, or it's just brittle and deserve to be in the trash, yes, it's going in the trash. All right, but for now, back to my heads up. We got to get this out of here. Now, I know a lot of you guys are sensitive, all right, especially you guys that work at home. If you work at home, I get it. You don't want this all over your garage floor. But mechanics that work on commission, we're not going to walk around the shop looking for a shop vac to get that up. You're not going to get it all up anyway, especially down in the lower bottom. So you know what crazy mechanics do? They do this. Yeah, guys, I am not going to go hunt down no shop vac. Besides, again, you're not going to get all that out. You're not going to vacuum it all out at the very bottom anyway. So make sure the intake opening is covered and just blow away, guys. We got to get, I got shit to do. I can't spend time going to the detail department to get their shop vac. I don't know if I should film this. Y'all might really think I'm reckless, but on both sides. Yeah, there's no way in the hell you're going to suck all that up with a vacuum cleaner. All right? Some of you guys are real sensitive, man. This is a brutal industry we live in. We can't be all prissy all the time. Now, you know what? Look at that. Y'all see what I see? Do y'all freaking see what I see? Yes. No trash got in the engine, but guess what? It wouldn't have mattered on this engine. This engine is already gone. This engine is freaking toast. Let me show y'all something. Do y'all see this? This is melted, guys. See that? That is melted pieces. Remember, this lower intake manifold is made of plastic. Now, if you knuckleheads get in my comment section talking about this shouldn't have been made of plastic or they wouldn't have had this problem, you crazy, okay? Plastic is not the enemy, and it's definitely not the enemy in this case. Okay, just because it's melted don't mean it was a bad idea to make the lower intake manifold plastic. It's melted because knucklehead mechanic or knucklehead owner kept driving the car with no coolant in it. All right, yeah, this hose broke, and look, it's still deteriorating all over the place. All right, so that's why that lower intake manifold is cracked. That's why they need an engine. They lucky they got a freaking warranty.